was in 6th grade, waiting to go into band before school. An 8th grade girl, the student aide for band, came up to me and asked to see my band folder, so I started to give it to her. She suddenly grabbed the folder out of my hands, opened it up, and took out the music. She started asking me questions with a demeaning tone like, "Why do you have this music and how did you get it?" declaring that I shouldn't have any of it because it was too advanced for my level. She tossed the papers around to everyone who was there, creating a huge scene and asking everybody who was around if I should have this material. No one stopped her or said a word. Once we were ready to begin practicing, the girl came up to me. She said, "You may think you're cool, but you're not," and called me some hurtful and rude names. I ran to the bathroom across the hall where no one could see me and silently cried in a bathroom stall. For the rest of the day, I felt upset because she called me ugly names. I felt embarrassed because others were around and watching. I felt angry because she took my things, and I felt alone because no one stood up for me. I also felt anxious because I knew I would have to see that girl later that day and every day for the rest of the school year. It was awful. I failed an important math test. I didn't talk to most of my friends. I just wanted to go home. When I finally got home, my whole family tried to comfort me by telling me all sorts of great things about myself to counteract the experience of being bullied. It didn't work. Later in the evening, I had this spark. I went on the computer and typed up my favorite positive and inspiring quotes and picked out a few pictures that I liked that made me feel good. The pictures that I added were of a tie-dye peace sign and a sunflower. The quotes I typed were, "I can do anything if I just put my mind to it. I am who I am, and no one can change that. Be yourself. Everyone else is taken. Never say never, and love who you are." I printed it out. I cut the card out, put clear tape over it so it wouldn't rip, and placed it in the back pocket of my jeans to take with me to school the next day. The next day, when I was feeling anxious or not so confident in myself, I discreetly pulled out my card, read it to myself as a reminder that I'm all right, and placed it back in my pants pocket. You know what? It worked. I had found a way to find my strength and self-confidence within me. As I was leaving math, my teacher saw it fall to the floor, and she asked what it was. Without thinking, I said, "It's my positive pocket, to keep good thoughts in my pocket wherever I go." I showed my mom, and she thought it was a brilliant idea. I shared it with my Nana, and she wanted some to share with her friends. I started creating more designs, more sayings, more cards. My mom would laminate them, and I would give them out to family and friends. This became too overwhelming, so my mom's friend began printing the cards for me. I created more cards and a website so that others would be able to get cards too. Word began spreading. I was accepted into the Young Entrepreneurs Academy. Winning the national title for the Saunder Scholar Bright Idea Competition was especially exciting because I was able to share my idea with people from all over. This recognition gave my idea even more exposure. The way I see it, Positive Pocket doesn't just inspire others. It inspires others to inspire others. Once you're able to feel comfortable with yourself and gain the self-confidence and self-esteem that you need, you can use that to help others, motivate others, inspire others. Who could have imagined this? It's not what happens to you, it's what you do about it. Thank you.